Okay, I just want to show you how easy it is if you're a real novice at using these IDEs and GitHub to actually get a GitHub, or actually make changes to a code base. Okay, so GitHub is your central area, right? It's your central repository where you want to be storing all of your code, and then to actually get it down into your own machine so you can make updates to it. I would recommend doing that. I don't think you should really play around with updating it within the web-based GitHub environment, because you want to be using these AI coding tools, right? So all I need to do is grab the URL. That's all I need to do. I need to copy the URL like that. Okay. Then I'm using an IDE called Windsurf. I think the best ones are Windsurf and Cursor. There's a lot of debate currently, like which one is better, but I'm going to use Windsurf, and I'm going to just paste in like so. My keyboard wasn't registering. So it's going to examine the repo and it's going to fetch its contents for us. So okay. Okay, so you see here that does multiple things at once. Okay, so yep, so it just goes through all the thing. Okay, so I'm going to go please clone. Okay, let's go please clone. Okay, and then it will download it. So what this does is it downloads it into a folder on my machine. This is the actual folder location here, and then I just go accept. So it's doing all that work for me there. Okay, and then what will happen is it's just going to copy all of the files. Okay, it's going to copy all the files across onto my machine from GitHub into my machine. And by the way, you can do this on anything. Okay, and so what I need to do now is you can do this on any open source project. This is how you can get started on anything within GitHub. It's just remarkably easy. Okay, then go open folder, and I'll just go to that location. Okay, and then I don't need to do anything else. I'm just going to go select folder. Okay, and then this will bring my app. And by the way, this app is a productivity app that I built that I want to update. So what it is here is this Echo. I call it Echo Assist, and it's a voice timer really. I did have it as like lots of other things. I wanted to talk to it. I wanted to do various other things. I might still do that, but what I want to do is I actually want to just simplify the UI here. So I feel like it's just a bit too big on my computer, and I really just want to sort of show the audio of it. And so I can now make changes here within Windsurf like quickly, okay? And I can just ask away inside of here to make my changes, and then when I'm finished, I can push to GitHub, or I can obviously like test it. But GitHub is my central repository. So if I go to another machine, like if I go to my machine which is in my other office, I can download it from GitHub again and start working away again. I won't lose any of my changes, and I can do that all within here. I can do that all within this this area called Cascade here. So what we need to be looking for here, actually, I'll just try to find. So these are some avatars. Mainly, the main thing that this does now actually is it enables me to do voice typing. So this is the main code file here. So voice typing. I've hidden all the other things actually. So this particular thing here enables me to voice type. So I'm actually voice typing, by the way. I'm actually voice typing in here. So if I just push Control Enter, you'll see here that on this application, it is going to record everything I'm saying, and I'm going to automatically place it in here. So if I go Control Enter, you see it's recording. Can you please do an overview of this app, mainly the productivity app.py file, and tell me the main functionality? Okay, so there we go. Okay, it errored out. Hold on, I'm just going to restart it. I probably actually should restart it from here. It's restarting from some files on my computer. Maybe we're better off actually. Maybe we're better off starting them from here. So I'm going to go, can you please start up the app? Okay, so it'll tell me what to do. So yeah, we are better off doing it this way, because then it's we can see the changes. We can see the changes actually occurring. This is a desktop application, by the way. Desktop application. We need our OpenAI key to be it's because I didn't have the .env file. Okay, hold on. What we need to do is we need to go copy and paste, and we need to rename this. Okay, and then I need to go and get my OpenAI key. What I'll do is I will find an older one that I use. And we'll use this one. It's because it's an open source project and I don't have Okay, let's see how this goes. This is what it should be running. This should actually bring up like an application on my machine. Yeah, here we go. Okay, cool. So now this is actually working. This is actually working properly, and so I should be able to talk inside here. Can you please review the user experience of the application currently on my desktop? I'm thinking I want to simplify it, but let's just review it first, like how it looks. Okay, so you see now that I'm talking to this building my application, and all it's doing is it's voice typing. So everything that I'm saying after I push Control Space is going in here. Okay, so based on the code, frameless window positioned. Okay. So what I'm going to do, there was this app that I really liked. It was called, I think it was called Whisperflow, maybe? Whisperflow. And I really liked they have like a really simple UI. It looks like this. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm gonna add this image here. So this image here, I actually want to try, if we can, to simplify the UI or the user experience down to something similar to this. I do like the black that we have. I do like the fact that I can see my settings and voice typer, but I want, when I'm just using it normally, I just want the user experience to be ultra simple, kind of look like this. maybe we also still need buttons to see the settings or to see the text, but for general mode, it would be cool to have something that looks just like this. Let's come up with a plan first of how we would update that, and then we will go and execute. Okay, cool. So you see here, I understand you want to simplify the UI and be more minimal, focus on the audio waveform. Okay, so style config is where a lot of it's being done, style config. Okay, so potentially looking to change a bit there. Remove the sidebar and make it a single window focused interface, keep the dark theme. Okay, let's see what it comes back with. Okay, so it's changing quite a bit. This file here is getting quite big. I think we might want to like refactor that shortly, but let's just see. Okay, what you find is that we need to actually restart it if we want to see the changes. So I'm going to just go accept. I'll just zoom out. Not sure it works. Can we restart again? Yeah, no, it's not working. It's not working. What I do is I try get it to go up to the top left of my screen, so it's out of the way. So probably I'm better off maybe putting it somewhere else, but we'll see. Okay. It's a little bit better, isn't it? It's a little bit better. So control space to start. So let's just see. Okay, that's much better actually. I just wonder if we can make it even more simple. I'll add the image again if you need it, but just think, can we make it even simpler? Because this is a Python app, it doesn't look as clean, but maybe we can, I'm not sure. Let's simplify the theme even further, but I don't mind the changes. Like, all I want is something up on the top left-hand side that is just very seamless, like really seamless, and just sort of blends in with my machine. Okay, we'll do a few more. We'll see where this gets us, and then I'll show you how you can send it back up to GitHub shortly. Because what you see here is that everything is on my main branch. This is on my main branch. So what we're going to do, and by the way, you can download this. By the way, you can download this yourself. This is a public. This is an open source project. Just try and find Echo Assist in the search, and you can download this whole thing. You have to add your OpenAI API, but all the changes that I make here, you'll also be able to get hold of. Okay, so let's go back and see what it's done. Okay, so I'm just going to accept all. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. but I can't move it around. Single focus window, cleaner visualization with 9 bars, minimal text, darker backgrounds, no extra button or controls. Okay, control space. Okay, this is great, but I can't seem to move it around anymore. Can I still enable that functionality? How do I move it around my screen? I still actually think it could be smaller. It still feels too big for what we need to. I still want to be able to change also some of the settings, right? I can't see the settings anywhere. Okay, re-enable window dragging, make the window smaller, add a subtle way to access settings. Let's modify the main window first. Okay, cool. So we're really simplifying it down here. One of the changes to UI that I'm seeing is that simpler is better, right? Simpler is better these days. The simpler you can make your app, the better. The voice typer widget. This is quite big for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, I'll just accept all. Don't even know how we delete it. Okay, close that. Okay, this is another one. Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. So I'm just adding images here. Okay, let's see what it does here. I think we can actually, yeah, it's starting to look good to me. We still need a way to delete it and stuff, but okay, let's see if it can come up on that. Okay, so we start. Let's just see. Let's see. Come on, it's been great this time around. Still felt a bit big, too much height for me. We don't need that much height. Simpler is better, right? Simpler is better. That is the mantra to live by, particularly when you're developing these sort of things, right? That's what I always default back to, just building things, making them simpler. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more here. Really, Okay, productivity app, see. Okay, it hasn't really changed too much. Hasn't changed enough, really. Okay, I'm just going to move this out the side, but I'm sure I can still. Yep. So I do want it to auto enter. Okay, so look, it is smoother. I will say it is better than what it was, but we can make this even better. I'm sure. Like, so reduce the main window height from 120 to 80. Where did it go? Okay, yeah. So we need to turn it into like an application on our machine. But anyway, okay. So this is looking pretty good. Okay, so what do we want to do now? We want to now. So we've made all these changes, right? So you see here all these changes on the side here. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to commit these to our main branch, right? Okay. So this is easy too. Okay. So I just come up here and I say, please commit to the main branch in this GitHub repo. I need to make sure that I've only got one open at a time. Okay, so this will do everything for us. We'll do it all. Okay, and accept. Yep, push to main. Cool. Okay, so if we come back in here and we refresh the page, you'll see now that I updated this file. So when someone else, when you use this now as well, it will look more like our example here. Okay, so we need to. Oh, okay, I see what it's trying to do there. Okay, what we need to do though is definitely have a way to delete. These. Okay, but I'll sort that out another time. Okay, that was a good tutorial of just like how you can get stuff from GitHub, make updates, send them back up to GitHub, and now you know this is your source of truth now for your app. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed this one. More to come. Talk to you soon.